You turn the key, and the engine is cranking normally. It sounds healthy. It sounds like the car wants to start, but it never actually fires up. No ignition, no combustion, nothing. And here's the frustrating part. Most people assume it's a dead battery or a bad starter motor, so they immediately start replacing expensive parts, only to find out the problem is still there, because in reality, this is one of the most misdiagnosed problems in modern cars. The engine is clearly rotating, so mechanically, it looks fine. But starting a car is not just about cranking, it's about three systems working together perfectly: fuel, air, and spark. If even one of these is missing at the wrong time, the engine will crank endlessly, but never start. So now the real question becomes, what is actually missing? Or what is silently being blocked? In older cars, this problem was simpler, but in modern vehicles, the ECU controls everything. It decides when to inject fuel, when to fire spark, and even whether the engine is allowed to start. So now a starting problem is no longer just mechanical. It can also be electronic, or even software related. That's why guessing parts usually leads to wasted money. One of the most common hidden causes is the crankshaft position sensor. This small sensor tells the ECU the exact position of the engine. If it fails, the ECU loses timing completely. So even though the engine is physically spinning, the ECU doesn't know when to fire spark or when to inject fuel. Result? Cranking, but no start. This is one of the most overlooked failures because everything sounds normal. Another major cause is fuel system failure. The engine can have perfect spark and timing, but without fuel, nothing happens. A weak or dead fuel pump means fuel never reaches the injectors. Sometimes the pump fails suddenly, but in many cases it weakens slowly over time. That's why some cars start fine one day and refuse to start the next. Next is ignition failure. If ignition coils are weak or spark plugs are heavily worn, fuel may enter the engine, but there is nothing to ignite it. This creates a false assumption that the engine is healthy because it cranks normally, but inside the cylinders, nothing is burning. No combustion means no start. Modern cars have built-in security systems. If the immobilizer does not recognize the key, it will silently block the engine from starting. This is important because everything can look normal. Dash lights turn on, engine cranks, but fuel and spark are disabled in the background. Many drivers waste money here because they never suspect electronics. Sometimes the simplest issue causes the biggest confusion. A blown fuse or a faulty relay can cut power to fuel pump, ECU, ignition system, and when that happens, the entire starting system shuts down. This is often ignored because people jump straight to expensive parts. Before replacing anything, you need to narrow the problem logically. Start with this. 1. Listen for fuel pump activation. When you turn the key to on, you should hear a faint humming sound. No sound may indicate fuel delivery issues. 2. Check for stored error codes. Use an OBD2 scanner. Look especially for crankshaft sensor codes, immobilizer errors, fuel system faults. Even one code can change the entire diagnosis direction. 3. Quick relay and fuse inspection. This is often skipped but takes less than 2 minutes. A bad relay can fully disable starting without any warning. Here's why most drivers get this wrong. They focus on symptoms instead of systems. So they think, it cranks implies battery is fine. It won't start implies must be starter. But in reality, starting is controlled by multiple systems working together. So replacing one part randomly rarely fixes anything. This is where people lose the most money. They replace the battery, then the starter, then the fuel pump, and sometimes even ignition components, without ever confirming the actual root cause. And after spending hundreds of dollars, the car still refuses to start, because the real issue was never diagnosed. And the worst part? This problem often happens unexpectedly, at home, at work, or worse, on the road. If it's intermittent, it will eventually become permanent, so ignoring early signs only makes it worse over time. So if your engine is cranking but not starting, don't guess. Don't replace parts blindly. Follow the system: fuel, spark, and ECU control, because once you understand which one is missing, the real problem becomes obvious. If this helped you understand your car better, subscribe for more real-world automotive breakdowns, where we don't guess problems, we diagnose them properly.